Right mouse button, bow to strings. Left mouse button, play violin. Excellent. Unparalleledly excellent. Right, how does this work? 1 key or 2 key? Do you mean the numbers 1 and 2? Oh, okay, so I can sort of manually change, like, the brightness? Okay, fair enough. So, I has a violin, and I can play music to make ghostly people appear a little bit more permanently than they did last time. Okay, fair enough. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear, I just want to share a little dichotomy with you, right? This is the dichotomy of Itch.io, right? Earlier, I was playing a game which was, like, incredibly bad. Like, abnormally bad. Just pathetically bad. And it was driving me insane. And I was thinking, man, this is why I sometimes hate playing Itch.io projects. And then you play something like this, where you have a violin that you play. You play it quite beautifully, I might add. And then you have this weird ghost with bits of seaweed attached to its head in this weird low poly dress that just floats here in the sky like the figurehead of a ship. And this is the wonderful side of it, yeah. See, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Yeah, play some music. Play some music as I travel through the streets. This is wonderful. I love this. This is fantastic. Right then. So, there are many coffins about, implying there has been much dead people nearby. Perhaps it is their souls that I can conjure up using my old fiddle here. Right then. Man alive. This is gorgeous. Right, we has a little maze. Can I make any ghosts appear in the maze? Not yet. I assume that that will come in good time. Right then, let's have a little scamper around this maze and see what we can find. I know I'm just repeating myself, but that lightning effect is gorgeous. Right then, this looks like a place where there might be a ghost. Hello! You are slightly spooky looking. It's a spooky looking lady with no head but a parasol, who seems to be scratching her bum. Alright then, fair enough. Sorry to have interrupted you at this inopportune moment, madam. I sincerely apologize. Right then. So, it's called the Symphony of the Seven Souls. Presumably the violin is representing the symphony. And now I need to find the seven souls. Might there be one here? In this chair? No, good. No one died in this chair. Excellent. It doesn't look like a very comfortable place to die. Right then. So is that my job then? I need to seek out the seven souls. I already found 2 of them. To seek out the other 5 and help them find their rest. 1. I keep getting locked in places and I'm not massively enjoying that fact. I've heard the phrase sing for your supper. I've never heard the phrase sing for your freedom. Alright. Can I use that on other doors to open them? It seems not. But some of the other noises around here are getting a bit louder. And a bit more spooky. I find myself wondering where they sourced the music for this violin. Or did they make it themselves? Because if so, that's a multi-talented developer. And if not, then... goodness, I wish I knew the place where you could find such excellent quality music as this. Alright then. Let's see what we can find. This seems a bit like a that weren't there before. Let me play a little opera towards it. This chair has a mind of its own. It's also slightly too wide. Giddy up. Yeah, it keeps moving all by itself. Man alive. This, if I had to guess, this was some sort of institution, maybe? Because they've got the wheelchairs and the beds and all of the lockable doors. So this seems to me like maybe a place where they locked people up who were ill, or perhaps they were contagious with some sort of disease, some sort of plague, perhaps. I do not know, but I presume there must be something here which I need. There must be another soul somewhere. The question is where it is. Okay, so I'm just doubling back over the area I've been before. I can't get through there. So let me head back to this sort of the lobby area where I began and see if we can pick a new direction to go. Oh, here we are. The door's open again. Oh, okay. So this was just a little adventure that we could go on for the fun of it, was it? Alright. Fair enough. Okay then. I would have thought there would have been a soul in there, which I missed. It seems like a lot of effort to go for just for the sake of wandering around and having a look at things. I'm very grateful for the effort, but I would have thought there'd been something more. There's something over there. Looks like a big church, perhaps. Possibly related to the graves that we saw. Let's see if I can get access to that somehow. No, I can't get through this wall. Let's see if I can get into that corner. Over there. Down here, perhaps? Yeah, here we are. Alright then. I'd imagine a church would be a good place to find some souls. Let's play some music and see if we can find any. Hello. I don't know quite what to say. You have a big face. And suddenly it got bigger. Oh, goodness. Right. Never mind any of that. I'm going to severely regret that I spent quite so long staring longingly into his eyes. Oh, goodness. Okay, right. Anything else of interest around here? Spooky forest, a very spooky looking forest. I'm not sure I'm too into that. Let me just quickly go back this way for a second and just see if I can get into this church. Don't think so, because so far it's just been a matter of. Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say the doors just seem sort of open by themselves in this place. But, no. Goodness. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Play some more music. Don't think the acoustics are going to be great in here, but who cares? So this is like my trophy cabinet, as it were. I can see all of the souls I've collected so far, and then when I get them all, I can return here. This is fantastic. I love this. I'm having great fun doing this. Alright then. Let us pass by our big friend again. Hello, big friend. Oh dear. Looking at the headless lady with the parasol, I thought they might be the people, or the souls rather, of people that had died tragically. But, looking at Big Face over there, I'm not so convinced it's anything quite so pleasant. Can't see anything new around here yet. Does this lead me back into the town? Yes, it does. sure we've been on this particular street before, but I think that does lead us back into the main part of the town. Let me try and stick to the path so I don't immediately get lost. Let me just explore around here a little bit more. Good afternoon. My giddy aunt. It's some sort of bird climbing out of a nest. However, it's a bird the size of a small dragon. Alright, oh excuse me, terribly sorry. Oh man, this game is unparalleled. Absolutely unparalleled. What a fantastic game to be playing today. Right. What are these? Why are there these great big pillars here? Why are they a thing that have been erected in this place, and why are they taller than even the trees? I don't know, but I quite like them. Alright, let's wander around the town a little bit more, and see if we can, see anything else. Ooh, what have we here? Another building. Can I enter this one? Yes, I can. Hello. Oh, this is where I started. Sorry. Right. Oddly, I don't remember the door doing that before, but never mind. Doesn't matter. Alright then. So I think I found 4 so far. So I'm looking for 3 more. So let me see. That's back into the maze. Let me just wander around the town a little more and see if I've missed anything. Hello! Mr. Tentacle Monster. Ugh. Designs on this. Oh, I thought that was your chest. I don't think it is. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's your chest. Goodness. Man alive. Alright then. I'm going to go back to that institution, that hospital / insane asylum thing that we were in before, because I feel like there was definitely one in there. I just missed it somewhere. So I'm going to wander through the corridors playing my music in the hope of discovering another one. Because I initially thought that this place had a relatively linear sort of pathway, as it were. Like you went from one location to the next, to the next, to the next, getting one as you go. I didn't realise it was a bit more open world. But I'm going to wander around for a little bit and see if I can find anything. And you know what? I don't think we're going to do a jump cut while we do, because this music is just so pretty. Good afternoon. You're the most human-looking one I've seen, and yet you seem to have a large waste paper basket attached to your head, which is a bit concerning, frankly. Goodness. I wonder if he was a patient, or an invalid, or a prisoner here. I thought it might be there because of the I wanted to say the deck chair at first. No, Phil, that's something much more cheerful. The wheelchair, which I imagine had straps on it for the sake of keeping people in, was moving about there, so it seemed logical that there would be a spirit nearby. Alright then, back out into the rain I go, which I'm not sure is a good idea. I don't know very much about violins, but I imagine that they don't respond all that well to being all wet. But alright. Let's see, I think I've got 5. I think I've got 5 so far. I'm going to quickly pop back into the church and just count how many I've got. And then we can wander around and see how many more people I'm looking for. Because I feel like I've been through most of the areas now. Been through most of the place. Music's a bit different this time. Alright, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm actually only missing 1 then. We'll save all of that. We'll save all of that after I found the final person. But, alright then. Let me see. We found someone in the maze. We found someone in the hospital. We found someone here. We found someone right over there. So there must be another person somewhere. I guess he's not down there, because that would be too close to the big fella. So I suppose I'll just wander around the forest and the... Oh, hello! Mr. Pope, how are you today? You have a very reptilian-looking face. I've also realised you've got 4 arms. No, I stand corrected. I think you've actually got 6. Imagine how many blessings you could get done in a day with 6 arms if you were a pope. A question I didn't expect to be pondering this afternoon. Never mind. Let's head back in here and see what we've got now that we've found all our 7 souls. No, it's all out of tune. Either something's gone horribly wrong or I'm about to deal with a boss fight. One or the other. I think I'd best leave. Yeah, I can click and it doesn't do any good in terms of me trying to stop this cantankerous racket. I was praising you for your music game. Oh, Gideon. I'm not so sure I should continue. I guess I need to return home. Maybe back to my little room that I started at. Wow. Wow. Absolutely wow. This is amazing. This is incredible. This is just really impressive. This is so good. I just wish there was more of this. I want to play this so much more than I can, because this environment is so gorgeous. The sounds and the sights, the colours, the lightning, the designs of the souls, and just this music. It's just so gorgeous. I'm so glad I found this and can play this, because this is just amazing. This is just so lovely. I haven't anything else to say. I'm just, I just don't want this to end, so I'm just going to carry on wandering around for a little bit because this is honestly so lovely. What I actually want to do is I want to go and find that lady with the parasol again, because she surely can't have been scratching her bum. Surely that's not what she was doing. No, that is definitely what she's doing. I'll be honest, I don't fully understand the game in terms of who are these people? Are they good souls? Are they bad souls? What happened at the end? What was that red soul that I saw which disappeared off into the sky? Was that my soul? I do not know. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because this is just beautiful. Really beautiful. And really, really fun. So, I suppose that I should stop the video now, because I've completely run out of things to say, and I've even run out of things to show you. So, I suppose we should have to leave it there. Let's just meet this tentacle person again. Hello, tentacle person. Our Symphony of Seven Souls, that was absolutely fantastic. Genuinely one of the best random issue things I've played in a very, very long time. Very, very impressed with that. So. Goodness. Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game. I actually know a tiny bit about this game, which is a rarity. What happened to make her scream like that? Call with E to see something. I'm sorry, what was that? Alright. Yes, apparently this is a game where something happens to your daughter, and you have to find her by, making special sounds. Dad, remember to take your medication. I left it on the dining room table. It will calm you down and stop you from being so nervous. Have this key. Bedroom key. Alright, and it's also set in...
Hello?
It's set in medieval times, and I always like a game set in medieval times. I can't get through the door. I know. Oh, good deal. Okay, I think I have managed to get through the door.
What's your radio?
Goodness. Oh, so it's like a...
Who's there?
There was something there. Here we are. Yes, it's like those games where you have sort of echolocation, as it were, and you make a certain sound, and then that helps you locate things. Good morning. Someone went to the city market to buy food. I'll be back later. Oh, that's an I, not a J. Good thing I didn't try and pronounce that name. There are some strange rumours of people disappearing, but do not worry. You know I've always had good luck, almost always. Take a look at your daughter. It has been depressed for a few days since you arrived from the... I don't know. From the war. That's a W, not an I and a V. I do not bother you anymore, and you are safe at home. You do not have to worry anymore. From now on, we will take care of you. Why do you keep referring to my daughter as it?
What should I do?
I've seen it do that a couple of times. Why is it doing that? Be careful. I love that I don't get enough time to read this.
Hello?
Hello. How are you? So I need to get... This is hopefully the room where my medicine is. I need to gather my medicine so that this balmy little creature don't capture me. You do not have the key for the entrance. Is that what I just walked past? Is that this? Goodness only knows. Okay, so I came to investigate the noise that I made. Alright then. That's good. What's also good... Goodness, it's dark. I'm so sorry if you can barely see anything. OBS seems to be picking out nothing at the moment, which is all a bit concerning. Can I have this candle, please?
Who's there?
No. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just grateful that this game doesn't
What should I do?
tie into the microphone, because some games do that. Would ye leave me alone, ye little evil person? Apparently ye wouldn't. Pity I can't throw my voice. I guess we're going this way now. You have died. Yes, I have, because I was too talkative. But yeah, I'm grateful this doesn't tie into my microphone, because those games are always very difficult to
What should
play.
I do?
Again, it says
Hello?
call it. Why are we saying it all the time? Very mysterious. Right, go through the door. Go through the door. I don't understand how this door works. I click on it and it doesn't seem to open. Right, there we are. Finally, that's better. Alright, now what did this say? Be careful, it seems that someone has entered the handle wall. I know I've been accused of not leaving screens with words up on them long enough for people to read them, but still, this is getting silly. Don't have the key to the study. Okay, so there's a number of keys around it.
Who's there?
I've just got to find them. Right, there's something here. The pantry. Oh, good. A key to a room that I don't know where it is. Went to the city market. This is all the same as before. Alright, so that's the same note as the one we read earlier, which is a little confusing, or whatever. Okay. I'm not here. Go away. Leave me alone. I doubt the pantry's going to be upstairs, but I suppose it's worth a look. Is it coming up the stairs? I don't think so, no. I can't see a thing. Key to the forge. I almost like it when... It is more emphasis than can be provided by quotation marks the size of Andorra
What should I do?
on the word almost. I almost like
Hello?
it when that creature is nearby, because it allows me to see what's going on. I think it says move without making noise. How do I avoid making noise though? Because I have to make noise for the sake of finding stuff. Apart from just memorising where the stuff was in the first place.
What should I do?
Oh, it's because I'm looking in totally the wrong direction. That should surprise the grand total of nobody. Alright, where's this pantry? Pantries are normally attached to
Who's there?
kitchens. Maybe it's over here somewhere? Here we go, that's better. It's so dark! Kitty on, can we just find a light for crying out loud? Right, here we are. Finally, let's just see something. Giddy on, this game is so dark. I get why, I get the purpose of it, but still, in terms of the shed key, what a travesty. I didn't even know I was standing next to a door. Giddy on. This is genuinely rather difficult. You have to strike a very, very fine balance. I'm not convinced it can get
Who's
in
there?
here. It doesn't last nearly long enough. Oh dear. You can tell how difficult I'm finding this. I didn't even turn that sentence into a dirty joke. There must be something in here, right? Not just access to the shed. Otherwise, what would be the point of coming in here in the first place? But yeah, that creature definitely can't get in here. He's clearly not capable of doing that. He's got a real problem with his old bronchioles, isn't he? Man alive.
Hello?
I just... Oh, Kitty, I can't find anything in here. I mean, there's one way to save on level design, but the game pitch black, I
What
suppose.
should I do?
Which is a shame, because the game really seems detailed and interesting. I
Who's
just
there?
can't frickin' see it, which is making it very, very difficult to play, and not giving me a hell of a lot to talk about. Because I can't see anything, and I'm trying to operate mostly off muscle memory, which is the silly thing. Alright, I need to try and get back upstairs, I reckon, because the pantry didn't help at all. Wait. See, this is the bit I don't get. I haven't made a noise, and yet... Right, there we are. Kitty, I really don't understand its mechanics. I don't understand what causes it to find me, because I wasn't making any noise. I didn't press E. I didn't say anything. And yet somehow that creature was able to find me. Am I making some kind of footsteps? Because goodness knows I can't hear him, deaf doorknob that I am. Now where the hell is he? I wish he'd come downstairs. Right, now go that way. For goodness sake. Yeah, I must be making some kind of footsteps because it can hear me when I... Oh, this is interesting. Interesting discovery has just been made. Let me see if I can get away from him long enough that we can talk about it. There we are. Now, oddly, when I press shift, I don't run, I walk. It's like an anti-sprint, which is interesting. So I'm wondering if I walk, maybe I don't make as much noise and it's easier for me to wander about without getting tracked by this creature. If I could just get up the frickin' staircase, it would be a small miracle. Would you come downstairs already? I've said it before and I'll say it again. AI in these games have a special curse with them. Game developers made a deal with the devil a great many years ago so that I know woman would you be quiet. I'm doing my best. At the minute I'm struggling more than you is.
Hello?
They made some sort of deal with the devil, right? And how it works is like this. They get to put on a magic form of AI, a magic form of artificial intelligence into their bad guys, which allows their bad guys to always know the worst possible direction for them to walk. And then they always walk in that direction. Right, now, I know about walking slowly. Could I please be permitted a chance to actually get upstairs? Because I think that's where I meant to go, because there seems to be the grand total of nothing at all in the pantry. Right, could you please not walk into me, at least not immediately? Right, I don't even know if I'm on the staircase. No, I'm not. I'm straddling the banister. Oh, damn it. I like this game, but my giddy aunt, the fact that it is so dark makes it very difficult to play. I get that that's the point, but still. Alright, there's a room here. Let me guess. I don't have the key for it. No, I don't have the key for the forge. Of course not. Giddy aunt, would you screw off? Would you screw off? Thank you for telling me there's nothing in that direction, but I could really do with a bit more help. Is there anything over there? There is another door. Scooch myself back. Right, there is a door over in that corner. Right here. The toys rooms key. Alright, fair enough.
Hello?
Okay, there's nothing on that side of the room.
What should I do?
There's nothing on that side of the room either. Yeah, alright. Would have been lovely if... Not going to get cross. I've crossed enough games today. Today's been a really bad day for recordings, and I played this because it looked super duper promising. Would you pick the key up? Thank you very much. Get through the frickin' door. Get through the frickin' door! Do you see what's happening with this? It's like the door's opening, and then it's not. Would you just go through the door? Thank you, I think. Giddy aunt. Oh, shut up. I don't give a rat's buttock. My giddy aunt. I like this game. I do. I'm very cross at it, but I like this game. It's just unreasonably difficult at the moment. Giddy aunt. So there's nothing up there, and there's nothing in the pantry.
What should I do?
Right. Now I can see where I'm going. I'm sorry. I lost my temper. It's hot in here. It's been a very, very long day of a lot of dreadful games, and I didn't realise that you can pick up a candle to help you see where you're going and what you're doing. I know that now, and we're going to continue with the game, because now I can go around without making much noise. I still don't know what's up with this door that... See what I mean? You click on the door, and if you don't get through it super quick, it just kind of pushes you back out again, which is very, very annoying. But it's alright. There is a doorway here into another room, which I didn't know you could access, so that's interesting. Ah, there's another key here. Okay, so now we've got the light. We're going to continue to play this game. We are going to be relaxed, and we're going to have a fun time. There we go. We've got the toy rooms now. That means we can go up there and put our hand on the wrong part of the keyboard already. Good, 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 good. I like this game. I genuinely do. What does this note say? Good morning. Why are you still moving forward, man? Calm down. Good morning. I have things that you might like hidden in my room of the toys. Go upstairs if you dare. Right, okay. Sorry. This game could occasionally do with giving you a tiny bit more instruction in terms of saying things like pick up the light, or, you know, hold shift so that you don't make as much noise. But don't worry about that. We'll be alright. We will survive. Somehow. Okay then. Let me wait for you to trot off. There we go. Now let me get this key to the pantry for all the good it will do, mate. And now you're going to go in, again, completely the wrong direction, but that's alright. Just need to wait for you to come back downstairs again. Bring your bronchitis with you. I'm not cross, I am happy. I am very, very happy because I have a fun game to play. I know, it's alright, darling. I have a fun game to play, and I think, assuming that we can ever get the fucking door open, thank you. Oh, I say, it's like... Oh, it's like, oh, man alive. I like this game. I like this game a lot. I like it. I certainly do. Okay then, right. Let's ignore the pantry key, because we don't need to be in there. Let's just find somewhere we can stand while we wait for him to come downstairs. Right. Eventually he's going to come downstairs. There we go. I'm gonna wait for him to move away a little bit. And then I'm going to go up the stairs, and we're going to go in the toy room, and we're going to see what we can find in there. Hopefully something that will be useful in the pantry, or possibly give me access to the shed via the pantry, so that I can continue on my little journey. Alright then, let's go through here. And hope that he can't hear that squeak. Alright. What kind of toy is that? Oh, it's like a horse's head on a stick. It sounds more macabre than it actually is. Good morning. Let's play. I've hidden the pieces to open the box. What will be inside? Careful not to hurt yourself looking for the pieces. Where does this go? This goes to the study. Alright, I think that's the room that we accessed via the... or that we could access, we now can access via the... I don't get how these doors work. You have to click like 6 or 7 times, and then eventually it will decide that you're actually permitted to go through. I think we can access it via the little corridor that we initially came down. Now, is he going to come up here? Because he seems to have a vaguely set patrol. There we go. Calm. You can scream all you like. I'm as cool as the proverbial cucumber. nothing can make me cross. Absolutely nothing on this earth could make me cross. You could wander in here and steal all of my salamis, and I wouldn't get the least bit cross. So, let's go back upstairs, and let's go into the toy room, and get the key for the study, and go into the study, and then we'll see what we've got in the study. Ah, what a lovely happy day. What a lovely, joyous, successful, happy day where everything has gone right. Right. The study we are now in. Seems when you get into a room you can shut a door behind you and then you're vaguely safe. Alright. I have to confess I still have no idea how the actual detection mechanics work, because it seems like he could be facing away from you and at a decent distance away from you, and you don't open the door and you don't press C and none of that happens, but you just walk and he knows where you are when he comes to kill you, which is less than optimal. But let's see if we can find anything of importance in here. Looks like there's lots of paintings and drawings in here, which is lovely. Okay, so we need to get some certain paintings with certain drawings on them. Right? Let's have a look at some of these paintings and see if we can identify which ones it is we're after. Well, there's a picture of a cat. There's a picture of a man vomiting a frog. And goodness only knows what that is. Any others? There's the cat again. There's the goodness only knows what again, and there's the man vomiting the frog again. Alright, so those must be the three individual paintings that we've got here. But how do they relate to these images that we've got? Because I'm guessing that's the cat, but neither of them look like swords. Is there any way I can interact with these? Yes, there is. Is that someone playing the violin? It's very difficult to see. Oh, alright. Right. We had an interruption. But nothing can make me cross. Nothing in the world can make me cross. So little interruption isn't going to make me cross. Okay then. Along here you have the paintings of the Butts Cat, and what I think are some people playing musical instruments. And then the man vomiting the frog, and they're in certain arrangements. Now the cat needs to be the same way as it appears here, and the man vomiting the frog needs to be the same way as it appears here. Nothing can make me cross. This one, however, oddly doesn't need to be exactly the same, because in this one, the heads are on the right, and here the heads are on the left, so I don't quite understand how that works. But it doesn't matter, because we have got the key. We have the key to the garage, which I'm pretty sure is a word that wasn't in use in the medieval period, but who cares? I'm wondering whether he can maybe detect the sounds of doors opening, because it does make a sound, so we need to go out there, if I remember correctly. So, problem is I just move so slowly. I'll grab the pantry key while I'm here as well. But if he goes upstairs, we should have plenty of time. So, I'm just gonna come off the walking for a second, just so you're getting a little bit of ground sorted out. Okay, let's go into the garage and see what we can find. So it seems like it's generally a key finding exercise, and presumably the presumably the entrance key will be the final one. Alright then, what have we got in here? We have some boxes. We have a very convenient lot of trefoil, which has prevented me from escaping, but that's alright. We have a little block, fair enough, and another key I'm not allowed to have, to the shed. Alright. I doubt there'll be anything else in here. There's a bit of a delay between, or a cooldown, if you like, it's probably a more accurate term to use, before you can use the, why do we have a set of stocks here? Why? Why? Why is that a thing? What kind of familial punishments were we doing where that became necessary? There's a cooldown between your uses of the echolocation thing, where you make the noise, which is a little bit annoying because it's just too long. It's just long enough to make a man cross. But I'm not cross, of course. I'm just saying that it might make somebody else cross. But I can't be cross because I'm the man that can't become cross at anything. Alright then. We have the pantry key. So let's go into the pantry. Oh, and then that will happen. I didn't see that before because I didn't have the light, but that didn't make me cross. Alright, this will get me access to the shed. So let's go into the shed and see what we can find in the shed. Let's do a thingamajig. Okay, there's some stuff over there. Is that the second block that I need? No, that's another key for the forge. That's the other one upstairs. For my beloved lady. Beloved, if somebody was afraid of death, that someone is me. I have lost count of the days and the beating of my heart. I do not know if it is day or night anymore, and I can only measure time with the blood that adds to the great weight that is already my sword and the consolation that it was I who had to do it. Images cloud my thoughts, and I no longer know what shield is trying to kill me. I just hold tight to the ground so that I can be able to see you once again, and you are the only reason why I keep fighting. Just for that woman that got my heart to love. I do not have much back at home but you, but I feel that I will not be back alone, that I will never be back again. Alright, is that a date, 1684? I'm hopefully not a code that we need. I'll write it down just in case, because I don't want to need it later and that to make me cross, except for the fact that I'm not cross. I wonder whether that might be the protagonist's wife and possibly the mother of this person, perhaps. I have no idea what he's yammering on about. I don't know whether they're trying to use sort of more old-fashioned English, which can get monstrously confusing for a modern speaker. But there does seem to be some slightly odd choice of words here and there. Oh, there was another thing that I needed. A good thing I didn't leave that behind. Hopefully I haven't missed another one somewhere. Alright then, so now we can get into the forge. So that's nice. Can we see anything here that we couldn't see before? I don't think so. Echolocation blast revealed the grand total of nothing at all. Alright then. You know what else I've just realised? This is another permadeath game, which is a favourite genre of mine. It always makes me so happy when I play a permadeath game. See, every other time when coming down the stairs he's gone to the left, and this time I wanted him to go to the left, and he didn't go to the left, he went to the right. But don't you worry about that. Inconsistent patrol patterns might make a man cross, but they won't make me cross. Alright then, let's go in the forge and make a sword that I can fall upon to make myself a bit less cross. Right, could you please co-op... I'm not cross. I'm not cross. Honestly, I'm not cross. Right. It's only taken about 15 minutes, but I've got us into the forge.
Hello?
What do we have in here? We have a grindstone. Good. Don't feel like I've had my nose against that all day. And we have the third piece of the toy.
That's what I do.
There's no key in here, which makes sense. So now we need to get across the other side of the landing. If you don't stop breathing in my ear, mate, I'm going to get very, very cross. Sorry. I'll tell you what it is, right? The enemy has frustrating mechanics, which we'll talk about at the end. But what is just getting under my skin like a nettle is these doors, right? Now, some of the time the doors are fine. Normally when you're standing about this far away from them. The problem is when you're standing near them, right? Because when you're standing near them, sometimes you click and absolutely nothing happens. It's like you have to be at a certain distance for the door to actually cooperate with you, which just makes no sense to me. Like, surely you should just click on the door and it should open, not you have to be within a certain proximity of it. But never mind. And the rapidity with which they shut is also rather frustrating. And it's just a door. You can't get across at a door. Oh, I stand corrected. I can get across at a door. If you kill me, just turn your ass around and walk out of here. Right. Thank you. Right. I need to get back into that room, use these 3 components I've used, and find another key. There are not that many doors left that I haven't been through. In fact, I can't think of any. Occasionally you can stop walking and sort of scamper a little bit. For the sake of getting through the door faster.
Who's there?
Stuff like this. It's like, just pick up the key, man, for crying out loud. Why is this so much to ask of you? Pick it up! Just reach your medieval mitten out, grasp it, and yank it out of that box. Just pick the key up. You pick the key up. Thank you. Oh my word. Right. We have the key. Now we can get out of the entrance. Hopefully. Gotta wait for it to come back up the stairs. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. The stupid thing is, this has been a relatively short recording session in the sense that we've only been going for like half an hour, give or take. I'm not entirely sure how long we've been going for. But my word, it's been one of the more taxing experiences of my day. So you can keep the door open if you sort of stand in the doorway a little bit, which is great, because he won't actually come through the door. So you can sort of stand at the precipice, if you like, and watch. Idiot. Now where the hell is he? He's over there. Problem is I'm going to open this door, he's going to hear that, he's going to beeline straight towards me, and if this door doesn't cooperate with me, we're going to have a real paddy about this. There we go. And that's the end of the game. Okay. I don't quite understand what's up with the odd choice of language. Like, some of the writing is very weird, and a bit confusing. And I really don't get how the mechanics for detection work with the enemy, because most of it seems to be based upon the sound that you make, but sometimes you can be making almost no sound at all, and he'll be a decent distance away. You're not using the speech to make any sounds. You're not opening a door, you're not picking up a key, you're not making any noise, you're holding shift so that you walk slowly so that you don't make any noise, and he still turns around and detects you. I really, really don't get it. And there seems to be a matter of proximity, because once I was standing on the far side of the kitchen, there's like a box with a little candle on it, and he patrols around like the far side of it, and I was standing on the near side of it, and he was coming round, and then as he came round, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't moving, I wasn't speaking, I was doing literally nothing, and he detected me and ran into me and killed me. So it's very, very frustrating. I suppose on the one hand, you could justify the permadeath nature of it. Would you stop breathing in my ear for 5 minutes, man? I suppose you can justify the permadeath element of it to some extent due to the fact that it's relatively short, but the environment's very pretty. Voice acting's done very nicely. The model of the bad guy is cute. I don't know why instead of going to find out what's wrong with my daughter, I just ran away like an utter coward. But yeah, sorry, mouse has been on the screen, that shouldn't have been there. It's good, and I like it, and it's always nice to play a medieval game. And always nice to play a game where sound is very important. But, that was one of the most frustrating things I have ever done in my life because of those flip-flappy doors and those psychic enemy. But other than that, I very much enjoyed that. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am off to have a very long, very cold shower. Look after each other, and good night.